Hey folks, Chef Jesse here once again on a Saturday evening or night or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, today folks, we are going to make something, I always say simple. We're going to be making I'm going to be making a meatloaf. Now, meatloaf is an all-American tradition. You find it in diners and stuff like that. And I like meatloaf, you know, and there's 1,000 ways to make meatloaf. I'm pretty sure that people make it all kind of different ways. Let me just, people, you know, make it different ways, different recipes. And I make it sometimes different ways. I've made it a couple of times. I made an Italian one time where it had sauce, and it had mozzarella, and it had like Parmesan cheese. It had a bunch of stuff. It was great. It was great. So anyway, it's comfort food. You know, you find, like I said, you find it in diners and stuff like that. Some people just don't like meatloaf. They call it mystery meat or whatever it is. But this is not mystery meat. I'm going to be starting off with let's see. This is about 5.5. What is it? 5.5 pounds? I don't know. 5.49 pounds. There you go. Okay, so this is a 90% lean. So, okay, so I'm going to start off. First of all, wash your hands like I just did. Okay. Wash your hands and wear gloves. Okay. And then we're going to do this. Okay, so let's, there you go. You see my bow there? You see my bow. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the meat. Okay, let's, I like meatloaf because the next day it tastes better. You can make sandwiches. You can make, you know, you can take for lunch. So tomorrow I got to go to work. So there you go. So there goes your, oh man, I hate this. You dump that away. Okay. I like to make holes like this. Now I like to use, I'll be right back. I left it. Onion soup mix. This is great stuff, and I use this. Yeah, and what I do, I like to mix it. I mean, just this thing alone mixes so good with this. Okay, so I mix that in there. Mix that one envelope in there. I like to put some Italian seasoning, of course. Put a couple of drops of that, and of course I love garlic, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of teaspoon of garlic in there. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up in there. I'm gonna mix this. Make sure you mix this up very well. Okay, it's got to be mixed well. Okay, so you mix it well. You can dry it. You can wet your hands a bit. There you go. So it won't. It doesn't become sticky. Okay. Okay, and just make sure that all the flavors are in there. Okay. There you go. Now, what I'm gonna do. What I'm going to throw in some breadcrumbs. I like using the Italian breadcrumbs. And about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. This will soften up the meat. Like so. Why is this water making so much noise? Okay. So, you know. And if you're brave enough, you can taste a piece of meat and see if it's seasoned. But, you know, I don't know. That's the problem here. Okay, so just make sure everything is mixed well. Now I got this recipe once where the guy put cheese in it, and that's what I just did. I just put in some shredded cheese. This is a combination of cheddar cheese and Monterey cheese and jack cheese, and it's gonna give this a flavor. It's you know, when the cheese melts inside, it's gonna make it nice and moist inside. Okay, so I put about a half a cup of cheese. Oh, you can put some more if you want. You want to put some more? Let's put some more. Yeah, there's not enough cheese. We can put some more cheese. If I can get this open with one hand. We can put some more cheese in there. Okay, don't put too much. There you go. So, and then mix this in well. Okay. Now, like I said, and some people put ketchup on top of their meatloaf. I don't like ketchup, so I don't. But you can put like tomato sauce, barbecue sauce. You know. Okay, so you mix this up. Okay. And then you're going to put this in the mold. I got a mold for this that I'm going to be putting in. Just stand by. So I'm going to use some cooking spray. I'm going to spray all the four corners here and the bottom, of course. Okay. There you go. Okay. Let's put this stuff away. Oh, yeah. So now it's time to put the meatloaf in there, okay? So you want to make sure you don't have any air pockets in the meatloaf, okay? So squeeze the meat, squeeze the air out of it. You don't want this meat like Squeeze the air out of the meat and then apply. Okay, there you go. Okay, and then push the meat down. Okay, push the meat down, making sure there's no pockets. Okay, no air pockets, and shape it into a loaf. I mean, it's very easy. Okay, there you go. And if you need to push some more meat in the corners there, push it in there. And of course, this is going to shrink because you'll see how it comes out. It will shrink. It always does. Even though you using the lean meat. Okay, I like to push it down, make sure it's compressed. Okay. There you go. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. There you go. Just keep mushing it down. Okay. So folks, there goes your meatloaf, okay? And like I said, some people put ketchup on it, what have you. I'm going to put some barbecue sauce in it. I got to look up in the refrigerator. I've been looking in the refrigerator for a little while. Can't find it, but I'm going to, off camera, I'm going to look for and I'm just going to smear some barbecue sauce on top, and that'll help it cook. Some people put bacon. I've made some with bacon where I put strips of bacon and the drippings go into the meat and it gives it a nice flavor. But I'm going to find some barbecue sauce. I'm going to put some barbecue sauce in it and some breadcrumbs on top to get that crispiness. And I'm going to set up the oven. I already started my oven. I'm preheating the oven to 350. And I'm going to put this meatloaf in there for about an hour, hour and a half, give or take. About, I'll check it, I'll use a thermometer. And I'll check the interior of the meat. So yeah, so folks, there you go. Easy meatloaf. You put it in there, and you get leftovers. If you can make a big one, you get leftovers. Make meatball sandwiches. Meatloaf sandwiches. You can take some for lunch, like I'm gonna do tomorrow, and it's great. It's great. So let me finish this up and put it in the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna put this. Cover this up nice and tight, because I wanted to cook in there with the steam, with the heat. Okay, and of course I'm going to make one little hole to it for the vent. So I'm going to make a little slice on this side here. That's going to be my vent hole to vent. Okay, my oven is preheated at 350. I'm going to put it in the top rack, like so. And there you go, folks. Very simple, right? I always say everything's simple and people get mad at me. Oh, I don't like cooking. Hey, folks, if you like cooking, like I do, it's easy. It's easy. Just like you ever heard the saying, if you enjoy your job, you'll never work a day in your life. It's a true story. True story. If you go to work and you enjoy what you do for a living, it's fun. If you hate your job, you wake up every day and curse your job and your boss, then it's a miserable place and it'll make you miserable as well. Sounds like me, right? So, no, but I enjoy what I do. I like interacting with people, even though sometimes people annoy me, at work. But it's something good. I gotta get out of the house. I was out here. I was in here for 2 months, and I was going crazy. Last time I was out during the pandemic, I was out of work for a year and 4 months. Between surgery that I had, and then the pandemic, I was excused from work because of ongoing health conditions. So it was tough. It was tough. People think, oh, it's fun to be home. No, it's not. Not at all. Not at all. Let me tell you something. I don't know how people. You got to do something, folks. You go crazy. I do crazy. Anyway, folks, like today I'm off today, and I'm going crazy. I slept half of the day, rested, and then I got up. I went to the supermarket, and now I'm bored. I'm home waiting for Gilbert to come home, and I'm just bored. I put on the TV. I don't know what to watch. I'm putting on music. I don't know what to watch. I took a nap. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I was going to go out to my old neighborhood, but then I changed my mind, and I don't know. So anyway, folks, with that said, that's how you make quick meatloaf. It's very quick. You can make it, if you're home, you make it so the kids come home from school, they could eat, I don't know, whatever. But that's easy quick. And again, look up meatloaf recipes. There's hundreds of them. People put eggs in them. People put all kind of stuff in them. I mean, people make meatloaf from turkey meat. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, folks, this is ground beef. All American meatloaf. You see how I prepared it real quick. And remember, you don't have to put too much ingredient. You can't make it too much, because remember, you're going to use gravy. I'm going to be making some gravy. I'm going to be making some mashed potatoes, and I'm going to be making some corn. So it's going to be just like diner food. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and corn. That's it. Stuff you find in diners. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this quick me making this quick meatloaf. And of course, you will be with me when I start making the rest of the dinner and preparing everything, and and I'll show you how it looks at the table, because everything looks better at the table. So let me cook this meatloaf for about an hour, hour and a half. And when Gilbert comes from work, we'll get everything together, and I'll show you how it comes. So how it comes out. So anyway, folks, love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Hey, if you go out before I get back on the show, be careful when you go out there. Still wear your mask and be careful. And all these crimes are going on. People, a young man lost his life last night in the train. Some young lady got killed in her apartment. It's crazy, folks. Be careful, be careful, be careful. I can't say, I don't want to lose any of my friends or fans and anything like that. Please, 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 all my family, please, take care of yourselves. I'll see you. This is Chef Jesse. I'll see you guys later. Love you guys.